To begin, all we need from you is a simple object as a suggestion.
Polar bear.
Umbrella.
Or polar bear first. I make that call. So polar bear makes me think of those Coca-Cola commercials, and my wife really, really loves Coke in glass bottles. I don't know what it is. It's just like a classic. Yeah, I try to get Coke in glass bottles all the time, and I watch the commercials around Christmas time. I like it. There that is.
So, I have, as people who have worked with me before know, a predilection towards collecting taxidermy. Yeah. I have an entire many zoological examples in my home. It's like walking into a cabinet of curiosity. My latest acquisition is a big brown bearskin rug that scares the crap out of my dog every time he walks around the corner. Double take every time.
Taxidermy makes me think of, I used to take apart houses to salvage the antique building materials inside, and we'd always find like these mice who had like spiked themselves on pieces of wood and then mummified themselves into different positions, but that's not what I was getting at. One time we were pulling out this wall and pulled down the plaster and lathe, and then from out of the wall just poured old rusty razor blades, which was the backside of a bathroom where people were dumping their.
So have any of you ever been to the Wyoming State Museum? It's really interesting. But you have to go. It's free to get in. So they have dinosaurs, and then they have like old Native American stuff. They have like Oregon Trail like wagon things, which is pretty cool. And then they have a place for like home ec, and it's like it has like a bathroom set up, and it's like, this is a razor. You use it to shave. And they have all these very obvious things in this one part of the museum. I don't feel like any explanation.
So I have a new boss. He lives in Chicago, and he had like 6 different conference calls with him today. And he was driving to Mississippi to pick up his son from college for Thanksgiving. And when he got to Arkansas, he decided to inform his boss, who's from Arkansas, that the only thing he's seen so far is a gas station that says state's best liquor, grocery store, and cat food, or something like really odd like that was going on in Arkansas. And then every couple hours I'd have another call, and he'd be in a new state, and he would just update us on like the random signs that were going on in the southeast.
In famous Ludlow, Massachusetts, right outside Springfield, there is what is known as the Titanic Museum. Don't ask me why, it's in Ludlow, Massachusetts. But it's in the back of a jewelry store. And you have to go through the jewelry store to the back room. And in the back room there are memorabilia, but nothing from the actual boat. There were Titanic board games and movie posters, and it was $5 I'll never get back again.
We're gonna make so much money in here. Oh, it's gonna be like we're Scrooge McDuck swimming in that money. Look at all this crap in this abandoned house. They just leave nails laying around.
What are they? Just like these rich people leaving nails everywhere?
We're gonna collect those up, take them to the scrapper. We're gonna make tens of nickels.
Oh, dozens of them, if I were to say.
There's one.
What is this? Bags of sand?
For free!
For free?
No one's doing nothing with them.
Oh my goodness! This is our day!
We got sand, we got boards, we got nails.
It's
We just got a house inside this house? We got all the parts for a house. And then we could sell the house. And make even more than tens of nickels. I think there's tens of dollars in this world.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What are we gonna do with all that dough?
I have no idea what to do with so much money.
Treasure abounds.
It's kind of neat.
You really think so? I don't think it's that special.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think it would be in this museum, but
It just looks like an iron to me.
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
is it? Did someone famous own it? I mean, you can't touch it. There's
yeah.
no placard. It's currently modern. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, but like
It's
they
nicer
put it
to-
in this like glass case, and there's like these red laser beams, and it's like, what's so special about it?
I don't know. I really want to know why. I mean, it looks more modern than my iron. I just don't know.
You guys like the iron?
Well, it's a very nice iron, but what can you shed some light on it?
It's my iron.
And are you someone famous? Are you like?
I'm the curator of the museum.
Oh, so the curators of the museum put their
That's true,
stuff
like-
on display.
That's true.
Like,
Oh.
what else do you have on display here? Is it like all of your?
Oh, you're just wait. Just wait. Okay, this is just so you don't get too overwhelmed.
Okay.
I think we're good.
My hair dryer.
Oh, that's a nice hair dryer.
To dry my hair.
Is it?
I take a shower in the morning and it gets wet, and then
And you need to lock it up? I mean, that seems a little inconvenient to have it under so much security.
my hair
is
is
this
pretty
a-
moist. So.
Is this a mouse trap on top of the case?
Well, mice just. They,
They're-
they just.
Gravitate towards
Think
it?
about it. Think about it. You're a mouse. Oh, see, we got one.
Oh my god!
They really are attracted
Oh,
to
it's
that.
still squirming. It's still
Just gonna leave
let
that
it go.
there.
Take the trip off.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna kill it.
Do a lot of people come back to your museum? A lot of return visitors?
Well, seeing that it is in a truck stop in the middle of Arkansas, a lot of visitors just come through.
Yeah, that was we just kind of passed
Yeah,
through.
it's a nice little roadside attraction.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, people always say to me, they always say to me, when they say Judy, I will never forget this experience.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
never going to forget this.
Yeah.
Especially the mouse part.
Look, I didn't know your kids were gonna freak out. Just that, like, a quilt made out of kittens lasts a lot longer. Kittens in their normal state. I didn't want to have to explain to him at some point. Better to. It's like circumcision. You do it up front. Before they can feel it. Shit, look, I'm sorry. Again, I am sorry.
Jimmy, I know you live in a very black and white world. that logic makes sense to you. But I have two
You want a coffee?
twin daughters. No,
They're great kids.
6 years old, and the cats were their pets.
I had to get a bunch of other cats. The guy down at the shop, he says it's gonna be nice and warm. Like, if this guy wasn't, if this guy didn't know what he was doing, there'd be all a bunch of holes, you know?
You know you can go to jail for this, right?
Not for kittens.
Performers, gather around.
How do we do?
We did great. I cannot understand what's going wrong with this circus, though. I mean, attendance is flagging.
Well,
We've got it all. Bill, your ventriloquist act, you can almost not tell that you're not doing the talking. I don't know.
Oh no,
You're doing better every time.
I feel sick.
See,
I feel sick. I don't feel so good.
Oh my god.
It's so
it's so
crazy!
good.
I'm impressed.
I
I don't understand what we gotta put our heads together. How are we gonna get an audience to this thing?
I say maybe more danger.
More danger than Rich's motorcycle riding? I mean, he rides around the ring pretty fast.
Yeah, it's a
It's pretty fast.
It's a moped.
That's as fast as I can go.
Josh,
I can walk faster than the moped.
But you're not on the moped.
I know, but it's
Don't talk about my girl Lucy like that. No, I love that moped.
you. Yeah, I
It's
know.
an awesome moped.
It is. It is as far as mopeds go, but
I pay money. I pay money.
I'm in the minority
Josh,
here.
you're really bringing me down.
I'm sorry.
Porky would love if there was some puppet access in the bathroom.
I don't get it.
I do see one problem with mine.
Yeah.
I think the outfit is great. I like her little top hat.
Absolutely.
I do think that ever since we lost the lion, though, it's just lion tamer doesn't really mean anything.
Well, you got the chair in there. I mean,
I
you got the
can
idea.
like
There's a
hold
chair.
the chair. I get it.
And
but-
There's hoops.
And you have the movie of lions behind
That's
you
true.
that roar. You
I'm
know.
actually really tired of getting sawed in half every time and then having to go to the hospital and get stitched back together.
But the audience loves it. I mean, it's just so much tension.
That is the best part.
It's kind of our best
It
act.
is
I
our-
mean,
It's
you know,
hard.
You're the centerpiece.
Porky loves it.
loves it.
You're right.
So consensus is we're doing just fine.
We're doing
More advertising.
So these are so excited to have you here. These so few people have ever tried this fruit. It's called grape. They're just $40 a pound.
and who would have thought?
Nummy grape. That's the tagline. You eat them like this. You can have one for a sample.
Okay.
So how'd you hear about this place?
Well, I actually just came in because the sign said,
Banana. We just got a fresh shipment of banana.
the sign said suit store. I had no idea you guys also sold rare fruit.
We have one suit.
The grape was delicious, by the way.
Grape. Nummy grape. We have one suit. Would you like to try it on?
I'm too short?
What?
That's your size? No one else has been interested in the suit. It was supposed to be suit and fruit, but to be honest, the suit guy dropped out. I'll just squeeze you in. You're already nude. I'm just telling you. Security made sure of that. Sir, please. Right leg, please. Pretend you're just at home. How is that? Is that tight?
It's a little snug.
All right, hold on. Nummy grape.
Hey, welcome to Rick's Delicatessen.
Thank you.
Anything to eat? Or are you here for what we got in the back? You're here for what's in the back. We've got quite the wonders back there. We got it all. We've got an iron. Don't tell nobody you saw it here. We've got mouse traps, cocked and loaded. We've got curling irons. We've got cutlery. We've got a full set.
Of cutlery? Sounds a little dangerous. How do you keep this all from the cops?
We keep it under wraps here.
Posing
You gotta
as
know the
Sally,
lick.
right?
I can spot a cop. I know not
Well,
a
you didn't spot me!
Eyes going down. Not for this illegal museum.
You're under arrest! You're under arrest for operating illegal museums.
It's the only way I got to feed my family.
Oh,
busy.
no, are you
You're busy.
here for
You're
the
busy.
museum?
You're
You
busy.
want to go with them? Be my guest.
I told my mom I'd never go down.
You're coming downtown.
A sandwich? Is it still big?
Can I get him a sandwich just real quick? Just that's
Yeah,
legit,
You
right?
know what you're thinking? I'm kind of. Do you have cheese this morning?
Little hungry, could you just
Yeah, I mean, well, do you think you can do it?
no problem. I'll just.
I really want to thank you. It was a beautiful gift.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
Oh, it's going to keep me so warm at night. It's so soft. Wherever did you get it?
Well, there are a lot of how do I put this? Unused clothes I find around the house.
What, this sweater, I mean, it looks hand knitted. It's.
Yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, when my kids aren't in the house, I have to, you know, take all of their clothes and turn them into quilts and sweaters and other things.
It doesn't. Really, it's made out of kids' clothes.
It is.
Oh, I mean, it feels more like, almost like fur. Like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No animals.
No animals at all.
No.
Speaking of which, how's Sparky?
He.
I haven't seen him.
I know he ran away.
Oh.
Yeah.
The sweater looks a lot like his coloring.
I know it does it? But it's just that I bought my kids a lot of clothes that were the color of Sparky.
So you matched your kids to Sparky. Okay.
I did do that.
Yeah. It really, boy, it's little like Sparky.
A little bit, yeah. That's just because, you know, I love Sparky,
Yeah.
and I love my kids. I wanted them to smell the same. I wash them in the same, like shampoo, puppy shampoo, and detergent.
Oh,
I just used all the same things on
and
them.
that's okay for their skin? Their kids? They're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I get teased at school sometimes because I smell like dogs, but that's okay.
Okay.
Because I create gifts like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's so worth it. I mean,
A million
it
times
is
worth
so
it.
soft. I can't, it's gonna be so, is that looks like a dog tag or something in there. It's a Sparky.
Alright, so it says here that you guys have a Groupon. And yeah, we're Groupon doctor specialists, and so we work as a group. So what seems to be the problem?
Well, we all have pain in our right ear.
Is that true?
Excuse me?
Alright, great. What kind of pain do you feel?
Constipation.
We all have
In
constipation.
the right ear.
In our right ear.
Typical.
So,
It's very clogged.
so with the Groupon, we can only treat two of you. So, you're gonna have to decide.
It's
We're
4
signing.
years, so
Who's-
that's kind of
It
like.
says on the fine print.
Who's suffering
4 for
the
4.
most?
Yeah.
We're signing these quadruplets. We can't really split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your ears are separate. I mean, I'm gonna have to.
I can separate that.
That's true.
No.
You've come to the right place.
You are the
We
specialist
have
in
struggled.
signing these quadruplets.
Does the
How
Groupon
dare
cover
you,
that?
Dr. Ben Carson?
The Groupon doesn't cover it, but we've got a special deal with the Discovery Channel. As long as we can tape it, we can do it gruff.
You guys.
We can call it 4 quadruplets, not counting.
You're gonna be bigger than
not
the
gonna-
Kardashians.
We're not.
I predict this.
And I guarantee at least 2 of you will live.
Wow.
Welcome to Bob's Pond. Oh, you brought your dog. Do I think brought it for a reason?
Well, I did want you to just
Let me see him.
glance.
Could you,
Okay.
just to be triply sure. That's a beautiful dog. And you came for the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Yeah? For the items in the pawn shop?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes? 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 Nice and young.
Yeah. I think you know what I'm here.
Jerry!
Yeah?
Is this a nice dog?
It's a good-looking dog you got there.
Yeah.
She came for the service.
Oh. What do you think? I mean, it's a nice dog.
It's a beautiful dog.
She's only vocal when she's stressed. I really don't know.
I don't know if we want any stressed dogs.
But she's very mellow most of the time. Does that really matter after the procedure?
It matters during the procedure.
I mean, how do you like your jackets?
So what are you in for?
Been running an illegal museum. Well, I'm a tough guy.
Me? I got hooked on some yummy grapes.
That's tough, man.
Some things I wasn't proud of.
Grapes are the nummiest, man. They start you for free.
You get the grapes, and then you're having bananas.
Oh, bananas. Don't even get me started. What I wouldn't do for a banana right now.
The first 6 months in this joint were the worst. The shakes
You
and
get the
chills.
GTs. Or those nummy grapes.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I bought some grapes one time, too. You know what else I got? Half a suit. This guy was a real wheeler dealer. I wish I never met him. Ruined my life.
You know any guys on the inside?
I know one guy.
I'll even take the synthetic ones if they got it.
You don't want to get started on that synthetic crap. You don't know where it's been made. I only eat them au
Same.
natural.
Same place that soup was made.
Organic suit factory. Taxidermy suits.
They got yummy grapes there.
Oh, they got yummy grapes. And I think my boy, he can get us out of here. We'll be nomming on those grapes. We'll be wearing those taxidermy suits. And I'm gonna reopen that